Hi guys, welcome back to my SQL placement series. In the previous video, we learned about subqueries, especially multi-row subqueries. In that, we clearly understood how to use the in operator and the any operator with simple examples. I hope you practiced those because those concepts are really important to understand what we are going to learn today. So, in this video, we are going to learn about the all operator, what exactly it means, how it works with subqueries, and how to write the syntax step by step. We also take a simple example so that you can understand it easily without any confusion. This is very important topic for interviews as well as your exams, and many students get confused between any and all operator. So we will also clear that part. So make sure you watch this video till the end and you will understand the all operator in a very simple way. So guys, let's get started. Now, before we jump into today's topic, let's do a quick recap of what we learned in the previous videos. So first, we understood what subqueries are. Basically, a query written inside another query. After that, we learned about single row subqueries where the subquery returns only one value. And we use operators like equals, greater than, or less than. Then we move to multi-row subqueries where the subquery returns more than one value. In that we learn the in operator where we check if a value matches any value from the subquery result. And then we learn the any operator where the condition becomes true if it satisfies at least one value returned by the subquery. So in short, I can say that single row subqueries return only one value, and in multi-row subqueries, the in operator checks for matching values, and any operator checks if a condition is true for at least one value. Now, building on top of this, let's understand the all operator. Now, let's understand what the all operator is. So, the all operator is used with a subquery and it is used to compare a value with all the values returned by that subquery. So, in simple terms, the condition will be true only if it satisfies every single value returned by the subquery. That means the value from the main query must satisfy the condition with every value returned by that subquery. Even if one value does not satisfy the condition, the entire condition becomes false. So you can think of all like this. It checks the entire list, not just one or some values. This is why all is considered more strict compared to any. Because in any, even if one value satisfies the condition, it becomes true. But in all, every value must satisfy the condition. For example, if we say a salary should be greater than all values, it means it should be greater than the highest value in the list. Guys, don't worry if this feels confusing right now. We will make it clear with an example next. Now, let's understand how to use all operator in a query. That is its syntax. The basic syntax looks like this. Here, this part is our main query, and inside the brackets we have the subquery which returns multiple values. Now, this operator can be anything like greater than or less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to or not equal to. So, listen carefully guys. What happens here is the value from the main query column is compared with all the values returned by the subquery using this operator. And the condition will be true only if it satisfies the condition for every single value returned by the subquery. Even if one comparison fails, then that row will not be included in the result. So this is how the all operator works with the syntax. Now let's understand this better with a simple example. Now let's understand the all operator with a simple example. Find the employees whose salary is greater than all the salaries of employees in department 30. Now, this is the EMP table, guys, which has 3 columns, that is employee name, salary, and department number. And this is the query for this question. So first we will see how the subquery executes, because the subquery will execute first and then later the main query. Here the subquery will select salary from this EMP table from the department 30. So this query will return 3 values, that is 1000, 1500 and 2000. And guys, you can see here, this is a multi-row subquery because it is returning 3 rows, that is multiple values. Next, the main query will run. It will take each employee's salary and compare it with all the values returned by the subquery. So basically it checks, is the salary greater than 1000, is it greater than 1500, and is it greater than 2000. Only if all those conditions are true, that row will be selected. Now let's check each employee. Employee A, salary is 1000, not greater than all the values. Employee B, salary is 1500, not greater than all the 3 values. Next, employee C, salary is 2000, not greater than all the values. Next, employee D, salary is 2500, which is greater than 1000, 1500 and 2000. So it will be displayed in the output table. Next, employee E, the salary is 3000, which is also greater than 1000, 1500 and 2000. So it will be also displayed in the output table. So this is the final output, guys, where the employees which satisfy the condition will be displayed. So we can say that when we use greater than all, it means the value should be greater than the highest value in the subquery. So guys, this is how the all operator works. And now I think you clearly understood why all checks every value in the table and why it is more strict. Now let's clearly understand the difference between any and all, because this is where many students get confused. So first let's talk about any. Any means the condition should be true for at least one value returned by the subquery. That means even if one value satisfies the condition, the result will be true. Now coming to all. All means the condition should be true for every value returned by the subquery. That means all values must satisfy the condition, otherwise it becomes false. So in simple words, any means at least one value is enough, whereas all means every value must satisfy. Let's take a quick example to understand this better. Suppose the subquery returns 10, 20 and 30. Now if we write salary greater than any and inside the bracket subquery, that means the salary should be greater than at least one of the value. So even if it's greater than 10, it will be true. But if we write for the same subquery which returns 10, 20 and 30, if we write salary greater than all and inside the bracket subquery, that means salary should be greater than 10, 20 and 30. So it must be greater than 30, which is highest value. I think you understood this, guys. And one more thing, any is less strict because it checks only one match, but all is more strict because it checks every value. So guys, that's all about the difference between any and all. And this is very, very important in the point of interview. So please revise it before attending the interview. So guys, that's all for today's video. In this video, we learned what the all operator is, how it works with subqueries and its syntax along with example. Along with that, we also discussed the difference between any and all, which is very important concept for both interviews and exams. I hope now you have a clear understanding of how all works and why it is more strict compared to any. And now for practice, I have given a sample EMP table along with 3 questions in the pinned comment in the comment box. Make sure you try to solve them, and once you're done, post your queries in the comment section. I will check each and every one of them and reply to you. And if you have any doubts regarding SQL or any of the topics we are learning in this series, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will definitely help you out. And one more thing, I have been uploading hiring updates on my YouTube shorts, so do check them out and apply if any opportunity is relevant to you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends who are preparing for placements. Save this video for later revision and subscribe to the channel for more simple and easy SQL concepts. Your support really motivates me to create more content like this. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing and stay consistent. Happy learning. Thank you for watching.